It's weird, but it works as a pickle. So this is what you call a lacto-fermented pickle. It's not as good as the regular pickles I'm tasting, but I think it's working. And it's surprising to taste your own first creation of pickles. I explained this in my videos before that I'm into lactic acid bacteria. This is the microbes or the bacteria we use for this process, and through that process we create the pickled or fermented food. So this is what I learned from this lacto-fermented bacteria. We only use salt and water because this thing already have sugar. As if we use vinegar, it kind of like fasten the process, plus it doesn't really use the microbes that are already in here. So all we need is just fresh water, right? Spring water, pickles, or anything you want. I haven't been into that, but since this is the first pickle I'm ever gonna pickle.
First time.
I'm just adding this because it's popular in pickling. First step is just cutting them all. Cutting them in 4. It's like that. It's like pickles.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
If they don't fit, just throw some out. Come on, go in there. Fuck me. Oh, he died. The jar you want to pick is like kind of like this for pickling. Just don't pick anything like the acid will react on it, so the bacteria don't get the different taste or something like that. Just measure them with water, and the total is you're gonna multiply it again by 0.02. Five, 2, 9, and that's how much salt I'm gonna put. What I'm gonna do is transfer the water here back, and we're gonna mix the salt in here. It's 1.7. That's only 5.4. That's how much salt I'm gonna. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna mix it to the water and mix it together and put it back to the thing. Now I'm gonna start adding my dill. Every time I see a pickle, there's always a dill in there. Alright. What a process, eh? So yeah, this is what it is. This is what it looks like with dill. And yeah, this is the brine water. Now it's gonna go for days. For a week at least. The thing is, that's the reason why we're pushing it down, because if that thing got out and got an oxygen, the mold will be like, yay, we got food. And yeah, that's how you make a pickle, lacto-fermented pickle. So what happened in this process is, it's so natural that you're letting the microbes, you know, ferment your thing. You don't want to use vinegar and stuff like that because it's cheating. Now I think you can apply the salting ratio and apply it in every pickle, I think. For this I'm just gonna use plastic wrap. Right? You can use a plastic wrap as long as it's clean to push down your thing. That's what I'm gonna do. So the only thing I use is the actual pickling glass or something. I brought it with me and I'm here to show it to you that it's done pickling. I put plastic in there. You shouldn't do this, but it's just my style. Earlier there's some bubbles, I just played with it. But literally I think I can eat it now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it in a cooler and I just want it cold. Alright, since we have pickle here, the real one that you can buy from store. If you look at it, and mine looks like the same now. Kinda. I should try this. Wow. What I'm gonna do next time is I'm gonna make a lot of variation of this. I'm gonna use the 2% salt formula. This is what happened in my pickle, and I think it did work. It tastes like a pickle, and I'm just happy to share this. Now you can literally apply this in anything, and yeah.